We're recording.
All right. Last time in the Sunny's D&D game, we received a note at the very beginning. Meet under the pier on the third night, Simon of the Bloody Burr. Temeron, when he arrived back at the inn, found a trail of blood in the hallway and falls into a room that was tossed and blood that was mysteriously cleaned up the moment he left the room. When I inspected the tossed room, I found an opal blade fragment that was part of a stronger magical blade, along with some ripped fragments of a magical page. As the party once again split, Temeron was kidnapped by the guard captain while Greganos waited outside. Phil and I went to the library and did some reading, and Alexandros went to make more swords. Unbeknownst to us, guards were stationed around the library to protect me, as I'm now the target of the Bloody Burr cult for I don't know why. Alexandros and Greganos met up after Greganos watched Temeron get strong-armed and kidnapped by the guard captain. The two went to the library to meet up with Phil and I, but were barred entry by the guards, with total of 15 of them around. What a good use they've come to. Alexandros went around the back of the library and met Aya, a short, slender, pointy-eared, silver-haired rogue girl. After some awkward flirting, she showed him her hidden tunnels, as Sunny said, which he utilized to enter the library. After he left the tunnel, she descended back in, and the trapdoor magically faded away. After some discussion between Alexandros, Phil, and I, 3 guards entered the library, with their leader telling me that they were here to protect me from cultists. Turns out, poor guy was stabbed in the back, and these 2 murderous, I guess cultists now, have come to fight me in my library, where I shall now slay them in brutal fashion. How dare they?
All right, cool, guys. We've now found
some video.
We found some Sam Riegel now. We're never letting him talk ever again. Good to know. We found him. Thank you for that.
Hey, it was his turn to do the intro.
All right. So,
I am so
Temeron,
glad we've recorded that.
Yep.
when we last left you, you were getting food at the guardhouse with the captain and a few of his deputies. At this point,
found out that somebody tried to poison me, but I just didn't care.
Very fair. By this point, you have had a little conversation about what they're looking for with your help in particular, and they've explained to you over a meal what they've known so far. And they let you roam around the first floor, where they have a little library as well as their main office for this case. And it's in this room, it's pretty bare bones. There is a table with scattered papers of different anecdotes of what people have said, as well as some details of the conditions of the rooms. And before the guard lets you explore all these notes, he asks you the same questions he's asked everyone else and written down your responses, and to compare the 2 crime scenes. And then after that, he lets you take your time to investigate their findings so far, and he said he will return in the evening.
Well, first of all, Temeron is going to recover case files of the previous murders, how they were murdered, what state the rooms were left in, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I mean, the rooms, while differing slightly, overall it's the same style of everything was destroyed except for one random chest, but everything inside of the chest has been completely shattered. Everything ripped to shreds. Nothing identifiable inside the chest. The only difference was the fact that there was a satyr found in the room with their throat slit, and along their spine was another very long cut from the base of their spine all the way down to their tailbone. And the interesting thing, once you start reading the report, is that you find out that the spine of the satyr was removed.
Oof. That's a little grim. I'm going to file away that tidbit of information for later. And check if they have any recordings of the serpent stone that they supposedly found there.
So don't have any recollection or like extra details on it other than what you have already been told. It's been actually omitted from the report. You can't find any details on it at all.
Most curious indeed. Well, with that, Temeron does not quite know what else there is to glean from these reports, so he is going to leave and try and find his friends.
All right. Can you roll me a standard D20, please?
Okay. D20.
Wait, why is that saying that I rolled it?
Very good question.
I don't know.
Fuck?
I think he hacked your account, it looks like. I mean, I don't think it's really big deal.
Yeah.
Interesting. You don't have any issue getting out of the compound, but inside the... Like, you got outside of the building, but there's like a little lined fence. And the only entrance that you have now been through is guarded. And they don't seem keen on letting you out during the investigation, in case there's a new lead.
Fine then. Well, I will ask someone to maybe get a handle on what my companions are up to.
After asking around, someone says that they will go out and look and ask around to see what they know. And they promise they'll give you information as soon as possible. And at this time, for reference for you, this is around like 2, 3 p.m. It's like late-ish, starting to become late afternoon, in reference to what everyone else was doing last session.
So this is after the fight then? Because you said
This
the fight
is-
was at like high noon almost.
So no, high noon was when you were leaving the what's it called? The blacksmith. So it's just about that time. Not after, but it's around that time. In reference and context, this is probably be when you and Greganos are first walking up to the library.
Okay.
So maybe like another hour or so until we catch up to where we left off last week. Would you like to do anything else?
Not particular.
Do you want to just hang out?
Yeah, if they have a training yard there, I'm going to train with my weapon a bit. Keeping the poisoned needle well hidden, because as far as I know, the only one that got knowingly close enough to me to do that was the guard captain. Because he did poke me in the chest.
Okay. So you spend about 15 minutes training with your weapon until the runner who you were speaking to earlier has come, runs up to you out of breath and is like, I don't know much, but I think they're at the library. Something seems to be off. I don't know what's going on. They're in our uniforms, but I don't know them. And he's having
this can't be good. I need to get there on the double.
Always
You wanna
fun
do
when
anything?
Sunny rolls dice for no reason.
Always fun.
This time I am definitely going to try to leave and go to the library, and if the guards at the gate say no, well, I ain't particularly going to listen.
Alright.
Oh, Tamer's getting aggressive.
Alright. So you walk up, and again, you ask them to pass, and they again say, "We've been told to keep you around just in case. You're not allowed to leave right now, at the moment."
Friends are at the library and possibly under attack right now. I need to help them.
And all of a sudden, you see them unlock their spears, and they open up and stand to salute or stand guard.
Okay, bit weird, but I pass.
And as you're leaving, you hear the captain call out to you. He calls again.
And I turn around.
Oh, good thing we've caught up. I just got a report that there's a third incident like this. You coming? We might need someone like you to help us out, since you've had first-hand experience.
If
You heard of
if you can spare any trusted guards, send them to the library. I fear the cult may have infiltrated your force.
the cult? These have all been high-picked directly by the mayor's office. What do you mean, the cult? And he looks at you. He kind of looks at you. He kind of looks at you with very questioning eyes. And he says, well, let's go. We can walk and talk.
Okay. I had a runner inquire after my friends at the library. When he returned, he was distraught. Said there were men in uniforms, but he did not recognize them.
This runner, can you describe him? Because no one was allowed to leave. No one goes in and out of this compound without me knowing about it.
Good question, actually, Sunny. Did I get the Did I get a good look at the guy?
Yeah.
And can I describe him? Yep.
Yeah,
I
you
describe
you
it
were
to the
talking to him
captain.
face to face for a while, for like a few minutes, both times. I mean,
Yeah,
granted, his uniform is going to be the same as everyone else that you were around, but you did get a good look at his face.
I give most of the description to the captain.
Okay. He kind of like falters and steps for a bit, and just kind of is like lost in thought. He just like, I can't say I know everyone on the force, but that doesn't sound like anyone I know of. I mean, I can send a guard. I'll send a man there to go check out what's going on, but I mean, that this is pretty pressing. Will you come?
And then lead the way.
Let's go. It is, unfortunately, the poor districts. We've heard reports of something peculiar. This time there was a flash of green light before all the windows exploded. And the only reason why we can connect this to the other cases is because we found another dead satyr. Hey, weren't you, traveling with one?
Indeed.
Or-
Which is why I am worried.
I mean, I don't think he's in any trouble right now, but I mean, we'll just take a quick look, see how bad it is. If there's no issues, then we'll go get him. How does that sound?
Sounds agreeable.
All right. And do you guys continue along the way?
Yep.
And during this time, this is Greganos. This is when you hear a very strange, like flashing sonic boom sound coming from the library inside, which has caused you to.
I did send him a message.
Yeah, there was the "Help, guys! I'm being murdered" message from last time, which is
Right,
why
that is going to come immediately after this boom, because this is
Oh,
that
is this the
sound
magic
he's
disc?
hearing. This is the magic disc activating, which knocks Phil not unconscious, but like he's very disoriented and is basically of no use at the moment, the current state. And as you hear this weird sound, this like booming sound, you hear Ulysses speak in your head.
Should I say what I said?
Yeah, go ahead.
It seems there's some people here to murder me. I recommend that you tell these guardsmen to get upstairs if they actually are guardsmen, and help me if they're here to protect me. Also, you could help too. Please hurry.
Yeah.
You say that in
Without the-
25 words or less.
It doesn't have to be
Yeah.
25 words.
Yeah, with,
Message is actually not limited.
yeah, with all that protection against good and evil, I go running to the door. I scream the previous scream with the persuasion of 18. Everybody inside now with the Arnold Schwarzenegger voice for some fucking reason.
Okay.
And I burst to the doors.
All right. Can you roll a 1d4 for me?
I hate you.
Okay, you love me. You love me.
Oh fuck! I wasn't typing.
Sunny, is there something I should know about?
What?
We are all crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, just check.
Yeah. All right. Okay, you're good. And at this point, Alexandros, you also hear. Obviously, you get the same message.
Yeah, so I run down the stairs, crossbow ready to go.
Okay. And we're gonna start off you at the stairs, and there's for you, Ulysses, you and Phil, to be precise. There's these two men.
Don't forget the
And-
cape.
Yeah, and yes, the
Oh,
cape.
yes, the cape. The most powerful weapon in any
Yeah,
D&D
Don't worry,
universe.
the cape will get good use.
Also, yeah. Also, don't worry, honey. I'm like 9,000 kilometers away. Our thing is impossible. Yeah.
I was waiting for
yeah.
that comment.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. For the two of you, these men look no different than the man that's now lying in a pool of his own blood. Except for the fact that they're obviously very hostile towards you, and one of them just knocked Phil unconscious, more or less, with this strange golden purple disc.
Yeah.
And here I
ready to
thought
start
the
shooting.
primary difference was them being alive.
For some reason, I know what is the first spell that is going to go out.
Interesting.
Yes.
Bold of you to assume that, but okay.
There's some options here.
There are.
Yeah.
Where is the combat one? Okay, there we go. Again, I'm just calling them bandits for the fun of it.
Shall I roll some initiative?
Let me get everyone lined up. And you can roll initiative. As well as Greganos, Alexandros, and Phil.
Ooh,
Really?
fun times.
How much will I take to go there?
Alright.
I'm like two stores down.
21. Ah, that's what we needed.
I mean, you'll be coming in a little bit later, but I just want like this initiative when you guys start.
Why did it give it to Greganos?
18.
Oh, well. 13,
I got a 21.
17.
It gave my roll to Greganos.
Did
Wait,
you click
I don't
myself?
have a roll.
Yeah, I think you clicked me.
I rolled a 21. Could you
God
edit
damn
my
it.
initiative?
Did you click yourself and then do it?
I did.
Interesting.
It-
All right.
No, I don't know. I
So,
rolled a
Phusis Pumanat, roll a 4.
Let
Wait,
me
how do I
change you
do
guys.
the initiative on Foundry?
Why bother
You-
just what? Why don't you use D&D
Maybe, actually,
Beyond?
you know what? We should probably edit our character sheets. That's one thing you want to roll. Like, just make your dexterity modifier in your Ulysses character sheet thing. Correct.
I think you should be able to do that. But all right, what'd you roll, Alexandros?
I had a 21. Okay.
I think I got a 7,
Okay, you're fine.
so
You're not changing, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
yeah. I'm sad.
I mean, nothing new. You hit hard, but you're slow. You're one of those guys.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Also, I send the thumbnail for the defender. You say quick.
What?
No, I'm talking
I
to
mean-
Sunny.
I mean, I'll get to that. It's the same initiative roll as
Yeah, it's the same as me, so he goes
him
directly
anyways.
after me.
No. I say that he asked me to do to find the
Oh,
thumbnail
yeah.
quick, so I made one quick.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I saw
Do I
it.
wa- I don't want to see it. All right.
It's fine, but it's an incentive for me to draw one as quickly as possible.
Oh my god, that is not being put on. That is not
Come
being.
on, come on!
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's glorious.
Oh my god. Okay, that's the thing.
Good old Arnold.
Oh, I'm so disappointed with you right now, but okay.
Groans, Arnold.
The great governor of California. The governor.
True. All right.
better than most politicians.
He
Anyways,
defends. He attacks.
so You,
He terminates.
And most
You-
importantly, he leaves.
you see this disc knock Phil on the ground on all fours, and he's like holding his head, unable to really do anything.
Well, he's holding his head on all fours.
Yes. Have you not heard of the fetal position?
Yeah, but that's not on all
That's not all
fours, is it, Sonny?
Fours. That's
Yeah.
fetal.
Okay. Have you?
He-
Yes,
he-
it actually
he-
is
he-
on all fours.
all
You
right.
can be on your elbows and be on all
Yeah,
fours, and then you just
yeah.
hold
All right,
your
we don't need to argue about this.
What do you mean we don't need to
Honestly,
argue
I-
about it? These are
I-
crucial
I-
details.
Damage.
I'm just making sure that we all die.
all
I
I
can
can
help with
fix
that.
that.
No,
Don't.
please don't.
right. Do I get a turn?
Yeah, it's starting off with you.
I look over to the two people, size them up. Anything really stand out about them? They just look like the same guards guy.
They look like the guards. The only thing that's really different from what you've seen so far is this gold disc with a purple gem in it.
Really? Finally found a nice peaceful place to read my books. And you you assholes decided to come in here and bother me. You were going to die. And I'm not gonna make it quick. This is gonna move back to here and hit them with an ice knife.
All right, roll for attack.
And they'll both need to make a save.
What is it? Dexterity.
16 on the first guy.
Okay, that hits.
All right, he takes a d10.
A D10. Okay.
So he takes 4 damage, and the rest of them take. What did it roll the full thing?
No, it's cold damage.
Yep. He takes a piercing damage, and both of them have to make dex saves for the cold damage.
I thought it was the other way around. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's a piercing on one target, cold damage for everyone within 5 feet.
Okay.
So they need to make dex saves for the cold damage.
And what's the dex save? 13.
Yep.
A 19 and an 18.
God damn it.
No. One took 4 damage, and let's see, anything a bonus action? There's no high ground here. Well, how high are the ceilings here? In this room.
From your quick glances after you're launching this ice knife, you can see about like 8 to 10 feet, relatively.
All right. Well, it's only. All right. So not a great place for spider to climb. And yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right.
Make sure I get myself nice and. Yeah. All right. Look where I am. And Phil, get up.
Phil, I'm just going to have you roll a death saving throw for me.
What now?
Like I know you're not. You just roll a death saving throw for me.
That's a D20 straight.
I believe so. Yes, and you have to
Yes.
have it's a DC of 10.
Seven.
Oh no.
Excuse me. All right. You are still have a pounding headache, and it's not getting any better. Greganos, you burst through the doors, knocking over the 2 guards that are sitting right in front of the doors, and you enter the first floor of the library, which is quite spacious and cavernous where you are currently. And you see shelves on shelves of books and more rooms leading into the background, as well as a set of stairs, or double arcing stairs to the same point.
Is the lady there?
The lady is not there.
Ulysses, where are you?
Just follow the sounds
Okay.
of violence, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean, you
Oh,
did just
well,
smash
Ice
through
seeping-
the door.
there's
I
some
wanted
ice
to
seeping
make
through the
it-
floor.
I wanted to do it dramatically. Okay. If
This
we
is where you
must.
hear. This is
I
where you hear
start
the,
running through the stairs.
all right,
It's an overactor, Ward.
metagaming right now. We know he's upstairs. This is where the cape starts flapping, and you hear the cape flapping. That's it.
Yeah.
Cape flaps
My Greganos
menacingly.
is tingling. So okay. I run up the stairs.
All right.
Dash.
Okay, you're gonna dash. All right. You
Yeah.
managed to get up the stairs, and you're on the second floor now. Congrats. Alexandros, you were relatively close to the stairs. So by the time the message was given out, you've gotten to the stairs and you're going down it by now.
Yes.
So that is, I put you where the landing is.
Okay, so am I at the second floor or the floor above?
Yes. That you are currently at the bottom of the stairs. You are at the second floor.
Okay.
Like that is the landing
Okay.
for the map purposes.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna run straight in the direction that Ulysses was earlier.
Okay.
Because that's where he said he would go.
That is fair. Right?
So,
Are you just going to run?
yeah, I don't know how far I can get. How does distance work on this thing?
Each square is 5 feet, as it always is.
Cool. I can get up to there. Or just let me move me. Thank you.
All right.
I can get up to there.
I
I
will-
can't see. These are like solid bookshelves, right? I can't like shoot through them.
Yeah.
Can't do anything like that. Okay.
And I will tell you right now, you cannot walk through them either. I have made sure of that.
Good to know.
So don't try to walk through bookshelves.
But what if I want to like break through them?
Well, if you break through them, you can break through them. You just can't walk through them.
Try.
And they're bookshelves.
Okay, well, I suppose I should just go for the dash.
Okay.
I mean, it gets me within range-ish. God damn
Around
it, I
the
can't-
bookshelves, yeah.
Let me through. By the way, what was that bet we were having about the walls?
I told you
Yeah.
the bookshelves before you had any problems, so
It put me inside the bookshelf, Sonny.
it's not my problem.
I'm going to say this now. The grid doesn't align. I'm furious about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just don't look at the green lines. You'll be fine.
Oh, we're looking, Sonny. We're all looking.
You really should be looking out for the purple ones, the ones you can't feel, and
Yeah.
you're confused of why they're there, but
Yeah.
that's up to
I
you.
see the lines.
Okay,
I see
so-
the lines, but the lines are a lie.
Realize,
Damnation.
realize. Yeah. So yeah, but I can't use my bonus action to call my defender over, so that is my turn. Wait,
Alright.
no, I still get the action, don't I? I can't shoot. No,
Well, your action was dashing.
dash
So you
is
have
the
a bonus
action,
action.
so I've got the bonus action.
You do have
I'm
a
calling
bonus
him
action.
in.
All right, I want to hear this Hephaestus scream as best
Dude, there's people sleeping in this house.
as best as you can. Or is this one of the programs where you have just like a button lever kind of thing? I mean, you programmed him.
Yeah.
How does his reaction action calling work?
Telepathically.
Like Aquaman.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying, just to avoid having to shout inside a house where people are sleeping.
Yeah. Beep, 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 beep.
So I just shout. What would Alexandros. Shout. Actually, no, scratch that. Because I'm not going to shout because I don't want those guys to realize that I'm coming up behind them with a fully loaded magical crossbow ready to relieve them of the burden of their heads. So I'm going to stay
Both of you
quiet.
assume that. Okay. Are you? So you're not calling him?
Not this turn.
Okay.
Next round, maybe.
We'll see if you're still alive. Got it.
I'm hardly going to die in a single round.
Interesting. Well,
Hmm.
There was a case when you actually did almost die in a single round, but
Yes, and then
To
we
be fair,
killed
you-
that hellhound.
I'm not talking about the hellhound. I'm talking about the woodland animals.
I wasn't there for that.
I know it's not your fault. Ulysses, can you roll me a d20, please?
This is straight D20.
Straight d20.
Click thing. 9.
Oh no.
Is this against a spell?
Yeah, it is actually. So
Oh,
you can
all right.
you have
You have
advantage.
Is there no saving throws? This is what you spell saving throws for.
Yeah, I know.
Eight.
This
Really?
this is not a saving
Uh-oh.
throw kind of gig. You see the first cultist, the one who knocked down Phil, raise his arm with this disc again and point in your direction, and you start to feel this intense pain in your head.
Is this psychic damage?
It's not damaging you, it's just like
Is it a psychic effect? I do have
Yes.
a thing with that
Okay.
kind of magic. It's-
okay.
Backstory, spoilers, stuff. We did.
Yes. Okay.
I have a thing against
Mhm.
psychic damage and psychic effects.
But this still will affect you. You still
Alright.
feel the pain. But duly noted. You're not incapacitated like Phil is. You're just really struggling to focus on what's going on right now without this pain blocking out everything else and dealing with that. The second one is going to walk up here. And he is going to launch a firebolt at Phil. And I'm guessing an 8 does not hit.
No.
Unfortunate.
No, it's not.
Do you guys want the house to burn, the library to burn down?
Why are these idiots
You
shooting
say
fire
no,
in the library?
no. You say that Firebolt didn't put things on fire, and you are sticking with it.
Yeah, like
That is true.
it barely
Actually, it did.
it did set
Yeah, we did
a
try-
tree on fire for like 10 seconds though. Like it barely did any
Yeah,
actual damage.
I know. I didn't say firebolt did anything. I'm just asking in general because I really wanted to see if you guys they do
Please
have
don't
other
burn the
fun
library.
things.
Please
Yeah,
don't burn
I
our
know,
heads.
I know you would complain about that. All right, top of the order again. It's now your turn.
Oh, me? All right.
It's a short list.
Yeah.
This is a rough scenario.
Mhm.
All right. I had that prepared, didn't I? Oh no, I got it for Foul Slave, so I don't have Shatter. Huh. Can I see the guy with the disc? This is the first guy, right?
Yeah. This
All right, I'm
this
gonna fire another ice knife at him at second
Okay.
level, and my goal here is I'm trying to aim at his arm. So I'm trying to
knock
get
the
to
disc out of his
blast,
hand, or-
to knock the disc out of his hand, to disarm him somehow. If it involves his arm
All
getting blown off, that works too.
I don't think a knife made of ice is going to blow off his arm, but you can definitely try.
But, it does explode. But yeah, we'll give that a try. Another ice
You
knife.
can
and this
try
one's at second
blowing off
level.
his arm. Okay. An attack.
Yeah. The attack misses, but he still has to make the save.
And it's a 13, correct?
Yep.
A 15.
Great.
I'm rolling really well tonight.
There's a lot of ice up here.
There's a lot of ice. Some of the bookshelves now have notebook handles for saving book places. I remember having to deal with that in middle school. Would you like to do anything else?
Let's see. Do I have anything that's bonus action? No. I'll just stand at my full height and say, "Come on."
Your cape kind of flutters a little bit, a little unenthusiastically. Phil, can you roll me another death saving throw?
Yeah.
Come on, natural 20.
3.
God damn it.
Okay. Greganos, you're still on the second floor. It is quite wide.
What floor is this?
You're on the second floor.
No, the fight.
The second floor.
Oh, so I can move to
Yes.
the fight.
Yes.
So
You would be here.
Oh, okay. Now I got it. So it's let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So dashing. Let's move there first. Those are 20. Fuck it. Here we say there were 20. Then with 10
You're gonna have to go around that. I'm telling you right now.
of freaking hell. Okay, one more. 25.
No, we'll call it 20. I'm just telling you. You're just gonna have some issues with that.
Okay, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I'm dashing.
Okay.
1, 2,
You just plow right over Alexandros.
3. I jump.
You can't jump over him, but okay. You push him out of the way.
Can I grab him?
Why?
No.
Okay, then we do it
'Cause you're-
again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. You happy?
Very. I'm ecstatic.
Good. I'm pissed off. And as I did my dash action, I cannot do anymore. So here I am.
Any bonus actions?
Mm. Oh, sorry. I think it's a bonus action, right? One bonus action. Yes, I cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on this motherfucker.
The one right in front of you.
No, the other one.
Oh,
There's two.
The
Yeah,
one that's right in front of him. Thank you.
this one.
Yeah. The one next to the dead body.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't see there. I didn't see it there. But yes, that one.
All right.
He looks like a blood mark on
He
the
does
head
He
of
does
the...
look like a
You know-
bloodstain, yes.
Now that you've said that, now I definitely see it. He's also sideways. I don't know why. That is interesting. How do I
He's
fix
vertically challenged.
Is it alt? Okay, it's fine. He's sideways. Alexandros, it's up to you now.
He's the resting asshole.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna move. We're gonna move. Is that the place? Okay, it's put me inside the bloody bookcase.
I deleted some walls for you to make you happy.
Yay!
Just for you.
Okay, so yeah,
So you're peeking around the corner of the bookshelves.
I've got a clear shot on this guy, right?
Yeah, if you peek around the bookshelves, I would say yeah. Like, I'm guessing
Okay.
you're like pressed up against the bookshelves right now.
I'm using the bookshelves as cover. He's got his back to me, right? So
That
he
is
wouldn't
correct.
know I'm there, right?
True.
So would I perchance gain advantage from not being known to the enemy?
I would say in the moment, sure. Although I will just let you know that he did just have a centaur slamming his hooves the entire floor, but I'll
That's
give
a
it to
fair
you.
point.
I'm not subtle.
Yeah,
You're not.
Okay, I'm taking a shot at this guy anyway.
All right, I'll give you the advantage.
Yes.
Don't forget, if the enemy's engaged with someone else, you get advantage too.
Cool. Okay, how does advantage work in this? Ah, there we go. Is that it?
All right, you roll a 24. That hits.
Yes. And damages. No, that's not a plus
That's
4. That's
mark
supposed...
only for me.
Oh no, it is a plus
Is
4.
it still doing the? Is it doing it correctly, or is it still being weird?
No, it is doing it correctly. I think.
We'll find out.
Plus 2 from the proficiency, plus... Oh wait, what do I add for the damage? Is it just
Isn't
proficiency?
it plus 2 for magic?
Plus 3 from the
So
intelligence, plus 1 from the infusion. Yeah, no, it's plus 4. Yeah, it's fine. It's that.
Okay.
And then I just shout at the guy, "Tell me the whole plan."
Okay. And with that, the guy is very confused. He gets slammed forward in his shoulder, and there's now a crossbow bolt sticking out of it. He turns around and he just sees. The first thing he sees is this looming centaur, who does have. I'm guessing you have your bow in your hand, ready to fire for your next round.
I actually enter with the spear.
Okay. No, I just want to know.
It's kind. Yep, it was inside, so I already learned from the cave.
Okay. He does see that you're the only one there, so for him, you shot the bullet at him, and he's gonna aim his amulet towards you. And can you roll a d20 for me?
Does he not answer the demand to know the whole plan?
He is very confused, but he's very determined in doing what he came here to do.
Ah, well,
I hate
someday
you,
that'll
Sonny.
work.
Well, I have protection from good and evil. Is it good for something? And he's actually marked as my target. Don't I have? Oh no, but it's perception and survival. Fuck.
I don't think Hunter's Mark works against you like that.
No, it gives me advantage on, but it's on perception or survival
Mhm.
against him. So no, but I don't know about protection of good and evil.
You can roll another. I'll give you advantage, so you can just roll another d20.
Yay! I will play it again. Or not. I don't know.
Oh, hey, it's well.
Yeah, it was like this is 15 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
I hate you.
What kind of saving throw is this?
This is.
Fucking difficult one.
Let's just say if you ever get this item, you will be having a lot of fun putting a lot of people in misery in hospitals from immense head pain. There's really no.
I feel
mean,
like you have
technically-
you have a far more sadistic impression of us than you really should.
Well,
I
Ulysses
was
definitely
gonna-
put it to good use.
I will say it could be a Constitution saving throw, but it's more of just like psionic pain kind of thing. So it's not really Constitution, but it's not really like intelligence or wisdom per se, because you're not really getting confused.
I have a question. What is this? Charmed, frightened, possessed? What the fuck is this?
None
It
of
really
those.
should have a saving throw.
Is psychic damage?
It's not psychic damage for. It doesn't do damage. It just kind of like hinders you from moving.
I mean,
Okay.
there's. You really should give it a saving throw, even though you say it doesn't really fit into a category. You really need to give it a saving throw. That's why they're in D&D. These flat rolls are never going to be, unless its DC is like 10.
I know.
Okay.
No,
It's okay. I'm just asking.
Yeah, for now, but then it doesn't scale. If you can do this to like there's a reason like really powerful enemies will have like an 18 in the stat, but you can make them roll a flat D20.
I know. I know. This is supposed to be one of those instances. I know. I understand exactly what you're saying. This is kind of like the Hellhound, except this case you shouldn't run.
Hey guys, let's run.
Time to leave.
Time to
How
leave.
do we run? We had one man down. Okay,
I'm on the ground looking like I just did a St. Patrick's Day
things-
pub crawl.
I love that he makes things like in this occasion you will have to run. Everybody is incapacitated. What the?
Oh, yeah.
That's not how running works.
So what does
I mean, I guess. What? Yeah, go ahead.
what do these guys do now? Taking a bolt to, I'm guessing, the same shoulder that had the shiny.
Yes, and now I have a headache.
Yeah, you have a nice big headache. Congratulations.
He's going to die.
Oh yes.
Hopefully.
Oh crap! I
Um,
forgot to call the mech.
I know you did.
And you didn't think to
And
remind
with
me?
this, why do I need to remind you? It's your character. I'm running 2 right now. I can't worry
He's
about
got-
yours.
Yeah, he's having fun without the metal man.
I'm having so much fun without him. Although, how is he going to get to the 2nd floor? That's going to be a real question.
Well, obviously he's gonna jump through the ceiling
Deus ex machina.
Okay, geez.
or run on the roof next door and bust through the wall. There are options.
All right.
Yeah, you know the classic. Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah!
All right.
You guys really need to get the cape to the metal man.
Yes.
Yes.
So the other guy is going to again launch his firebolt at you, Phil. But I'm guessing a 4 does not hit.
No.
Nope.
Unfortunate. Yeah. All right.
You're combustioning too much.
I'm rolling 2s and 3s, so it's okay. This is a Hellhound all over again. Ulysses, you actually don't feel any more head pain anymore. You seem to be overall relatively unfazed by what has happened. It was like a little, like a very intense pain that almost knocked you out onto your hands and knees, but you were able to like grasp yourself very quickly, and like in a few seconds you were back to normal. At this point, you will see Greganos looming off in the entrance to this little alcove.
Well, it is time for, now that I have allies in the vicinity, it's time for our DM's favorite spell, sleep. 20-foot area.
Yeah.
That should be able to get. I should be able to get both of them in a 20-foot area without getting anyone else.
It's an Esquire circle.
Circle. So I'll just put it like right here, or where my cursor is.
Yeah.
Joker's
That-
on his turn.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that works fine.
Oh, nice.
That works perfectly. Wow.
That works
works actually-
exceptionally well. That is
Yeah.
nice.
I will tell you, I just kind of put it down and I just dragged it till I saw 20 feet.
25 on the sleep. Decent.
Great. So- I don't know. Can you crit with this?
No, it's a shame.
Do you guys want to hear
Okay.
the? Do you guys want to hear the bad news? Or the very bad news.
Oh,
Yes.
for fuck's sake.
They're immune to sleep.
It doesn't
you made
affect
them-
them.
God damn it.
Their HP is too high.
Wait, what?
Their
Yeah.
what is too high?
Their health
Yep.
is
Oh,
too
their
high.
HP. Well, that's good to know. They got more than 25 HP. Ulysses now knows.
Right.
Also, I've used
Murder
I've used
them
my spell
more.
slots.
Well,
Well, Ulysses will yell that out. These aren't any normal people. They're pretty beefy. They just you saw Ulysses do his hand gestures and frown. This is troubling. And
good to know.
he's gonna start unpacking his pull out his crossbow.
Okay.
It's time to do damage.
Okay. Anything else, or you're all set?
I like where I am. Yeah.
I just want to
Also,
remind you,
get the
you
bits.
still also have mage armor on.
Yes, I do.
I just want to remind myself that, and I want to remind everyone else and you that, just in case.
I am aware.
All right. Phil,
Yep.
you know the drill.
I'm rolling. A big, huge, wonderful 8.
All right. Perfect. Good to know.
It wasn't that 20, and then it went.
That's very unfortunate for you. I'm sorry. Greganos, can you roll me a death saving throw?
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
The really.
Reminder: I still have duplicity or mirror image up.
Do I have
I completely
advantage
forgot
on
about
this
that.
too?
No, this is just a flat everything. I will say the DC for this is 10. You guys are just really doing really horribly for these.
We
What is
know.
that? 0 for 4?
Is it my turn now or?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've just seen this guy point a shiny thing at something, and Ulysses just said they're beefy. So, time to play the big gun. I'm going to grab my infusion bag of holding, hold it like bazooka style, and cast catapult out of it on one of my acid vials.
Okay.
So,
How exactly does this work?
well, the guy closest to me has to make a saving throw. If he succeeds, DC 13. If he succeeds the saving throw, the guy behind him has to make that same saving throw.
2.
Yes! Get wrecked.
Well, okay, wait, I have a question though.
Yes.
So you're launching this glass vial of poison.
Acid. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So
The object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction you choose before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts against a solid surface.
yes. Both.
If the object would strike a creature, that creature must make a dex save throw. On a failed save, the object strikes that target and stops moving. When the object strikes something, the object and what it strikes each take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Yes.
So it won't go through. It will hit that first guy and
It
just
will
that first
hit
guy.
that first guy with enough force to shatter that vial.
That is true. So roll your 3d8 and then roll whatever that acid. I think is it a 1d4?
No, it's 2d6.
Oh, it's more than that. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, the dice like you.
Okay, I don't
20.
have a number for the acid, so I'm just gonna say, what is it? /R. 2d6. That is not how
Is
that
it
works.
2d6?
Yes, /R.
Okay.
Space 2d6.
Ah, right. That's the important bit. Okay, so you take 20 magical bludgeoning damage and 7 acid damage
Okay.
for a total of 27 damage.
And so basically, you just hold up your bag, and Ulysses, because you're the only one who's not dealing with issues right now, you just see this tiny little green vial just launch out of the corner of the bookshelves and just hit the guy face first, right on his face. And you see him like take a step back, and he's like groaning, and you can see like pools of like green liquid are like oozing off his face and like dripping onto the floor, and every time it hits the floor, it makes a little singe mark on the floor, and his face is like partly burned, and he is not looking very happy right now.
Wait, he tanked
Perhaps
that?
we'll go to sleep this time.
He is very angry and very hurt, but he is still alive. Yes.
Okay,
Very soon to be asleep.
Now you can use sleep.
bonus action. I'm calling the
Okay.
guy. I'm calling in the other big gun. So
Thanks. Okay. Let's just say by next round he will get there. He hears your call, and
okay, cool.
he's going to use his super boots and apparently jump through the roof, through this third floor to the floor
As
because
you
he's
do.
coming down.
How do I remove these icons? The little
There you go.
oh, there we go.
I just deleted them all.
Okay.
We need the quiet. We need the quiet firing sound for the catapult out of holding things. You know.
Well, yeah, I'll see if I can add in a sound effect for the bag / catapult attack.
Next thing you know, he's gonna throw out live chickens, like in Zelda, where they're angry and they start pecking things.
To be honest, I'm surprised that he didn't shoot the defender from there.
The defender weighs too much to be launched by catapult. Otherwise,
Just
I would
his
have
sword.
done that.
Just the
He's a
sword.
real
Just
catapult.
I mean,
he could walk around with a real catapult.
yeah, that could be an idea.
He just needs to have his steel defender pick him up like a football and huck him
Yeah.
for about 20-30 feet before he plops to the ground.
Yeah, you know, something like here you go, laddie. Steel defender.
All right, so this cultist, again, still has no idea what's going on. He's not gonna like go around because he does not know what's going on. Whatever hit him hurt, and he is just going to launch a firebolt where he saw this vial come from. So he's going to aim at you around the bookshelves, and
Good
he rolled
luck.
a 6.
Yeah, no, that does nothing.
Yeah, I figured. And the other guy is going to actually come up to him, and he's going to take the amulet from him. Wordlessly, they pass it along. No questions asked.
Oh, great.
And he's also going to launch Firebolt. This time at you, Greganos. 13.
13 just hits. If 13 is my armor.
Okay. And you take 3 points of fire damage.
How much? Sorry.
3.
Okie dokie. They are both dead.
Soon. Hopefully. For your sake.
What do you mean for our sake?
For your sake.
I will say you this right now. There are meshes. One is going to fly through the window.
Possibly.
No. I'm
Uh,
assuring you this.
Okay, Ulysses.
All right. So which one has the amulet right now?
The one on the left.
The one that doesn't
On
have
the
acid
left.
in his face.
Hmm.
The one who hasn't been touched at all today.
Well, let's try to put one to sleep. Even though this is a really good place for ice knife,
Knife him.
if it would ever actually work, because it doesn't do damage if they succeed on the save. And I got crappy saves. I need 4th level. But yes, I'm gonna cast. I think I'm just gonna cast sleep again.
Okay,
Guys,
so
I'm
the
gonna
guy.
get one of these guys out.
All right.
And to save it first, I'm actually casting at 2nd level, so I'll get an extra D8. No,
Okay.
never mind.
So 2d8 it would be.
No, I think this guy's gonna go to sleep anyways. Well, also 16.
Okay, so the first guy does fall asleep. The guy who originally held that amulet.
Hmm.
And after being burned, and he launches this firebolt. The next thing he knows, he just kind of like slumps face forward into the ground and just kind of like is there.
Just kind of face plants the ground.
Face plants into the ground. And the other guy is turning on, like, growls at you. And can you make me a perception check?
Me?
Ulysses?
All right.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh,
Very cold.
You're suddenly blind.
I don't do what I'm looking for.
After the last few times of the sleep spell not working, you get really excited. You're like, yes! And your cape just flaps a lot, and it kind of goes into your face, and your vision goes black for a few moments as you take care of your cape.
Do I see
No.
anything?
No.
Damn it.
Yeah.
They're not facing you.
I could feel you thinking about it for a second.
I was thinking about it, but then I realized that the reason why I had him do it was because he growled at him. There's a reason why. There's going to be a reason why.
Okay.
Phil, can you roll me another death saving throw?
Yeah. About time. Natural 19.
Nice.
Alright, you have your full turn now. You like finally get control of the pain. You like shake it off, and the first thing you notice while still on the ground is there's now 2 bodies from where you last left it off, and now you see Greganos in the distance.
Okay. Oh, they really, really pissed me. So I am going to go ahead and use... One sec. Sorry, guys. I hate that the app doesn't have the extra set up yet.
Oh, are you going to use that?
I am using... Yep, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and use Wild Shape and turn myself into a wolf.
Oh, that was not what I was expecting to do. Okay. Hey, remember how I said there was a wolf?
Honey?
You can't fight it.
There is a wolf. See, Alexandros, I was right.
It's not my wolf, though, is it?
Okay.
It's still a wolf.
And I am going to jump towards the one on the ground.
Okay.
Which don't know if he's asleep or not, but he's on the ground. I'm pissed. And I am going to use Bite.
All right, you get advantage. Need to hit on sleep. I always forget.
Hit. Plus 4 to hit.
Does sleep make you get an automatic hit or advantage?
Anytime
Advantage, and if I mean you're attacking, ideally you don't attack him. But I guess if you're going to, you have advantage on the attack roll, and if you hit, you auto crit.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Natural 20 on something that would have
You just
crit anyway.
Yeah,
sure you don't want
just
to
to put
like
salt in
target
the wound.
the still standing guy? You know, just
Well,
no.
I already went after this guy.
Yeah, it's already kind of late. All right, roll for damage, and you can
Okay,
roll
so-
damage again or double it, whatever is higher.
Let's hear
'Cause
the bite
I like to do that.
is 2d4 plus 2. Alright, so that is. See, I rolled a 7, so that's
9.
18 points of damage.
Okay. So for the rest of you, you just see, for the first time, you see this Triton, this blue skin Triton, shimmer for a bit. And now, where this Triton used to stand, there's now the shimmering wolf. And next thing you know, he has the sleeping cultist by the neck, and he's just like any other wolf, shaking his body until the head like snaps and you hear the neck pop.
Wait, drop it, drop it! Ah! I wanted him alive! Ah.
I turn and look at you and just kind of shrug my shoulders and start looking at the other one and growling.
Ulysses revokes another one as well. Well, you're next. This time, I do intend to keep you alive longer than that.
Okay, Greganos.
Know the drill.
Death saving throw.
18. Nice.
You also wake up or get your senses back.
Good. I charge.
Okay.
So as charge, I get the free this one.
Which one attack first?
Yes. And then I
Do you still have to hit with charge, or is this just an auto?
You
no,
you
no.
stop
I
it.
is if you move at least 20 feet, a stride forward from
And
the
hit it
target,
with
then
a.
you melee
If
weapon
you-
attack. Oh, I have to
Yeah.
attack first. Oh,
You have to
fuck.
attack
Okay.
first. I'll take the same
Alright.
damage. I just want you to. That does hit. So whatever
Hits.
you roll.
Is 100, so it's 10. And
10
it's
plus 7, 17.
6. Yeah. 17? No, 16.
It is Hunter's Mark plus the plus
Yeah, but that's
17.
6. Oh, I thought the piercing 100.
Oh wait, no, he doesn't have Hunter's Mark. This is the other guy. So it's just a one-handed damage plus
Oh,
your
well.
health damage.
Well, yeah, I didn't move the mark.
Yeah, and Colossus Slayer only works, I believe, if it's already taken damage.
So
And
it's just a flat 10 and 7,
just-
17.
So just 17.
Yes. And does the charge count as a bonus action? Yes, it counts as a bonus action. So I move, a bonus action, and I hit. There we go.
Yep. Okay.
And I growl to the cultist.
You're grunt and growl. Okay, I guess this is now
Yeah,
part of
just
everyone growling.
Yeah, I'm pissed off in real life and in this.
Okay. Alexandros?
Yes. So what wall does my defender walk through or break through? Just out of curiosity.
Let's say he comes in like this way.
Okay.
I would say because at least the way I envision it, the street that you guys were on like the alleyway that you guys were on was on this direction back here, and that was a street you were walking.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll take that. What's my shot looking like from this
From your current position?
from this angle? Yeah. Do I have a clear shot?
You do have a clear shot. Oh, geez. Oh, so that's how you do it. Okay.
Yeah. Just
You do have a clear shot, but it is under 30 feet, and you do have a wolf and a giant centaur in the way.
I mean, the wolf
But
is
you
on
do
the
have a
other
shot.
side.
I'm just saying you do have a shot. I'm just letting you know you do have other things around. And it is under 30 feet, so I believe you get disadvantage on
Nope.
the crossbow.
It's only disadvantage if it's 5 feet. So if he's right next to
Okay.
me.
All right. So you have a
yeah,
normal shot.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Where is it? Crossbow.
That does not hit,
God damn it.
unfortunately.
So there.
Why do you not hit the crossbow, but Ulysses does all the time? That is like your weapon, too.
I do hit with
You
the
never hit.
crossbow. I just roll really badly when it counts. Hey, I hit the first time. So yeah, I'm gonna stay there and wait for. Well, I'm gonna. When he gets
As
here,
you
instruct the big guy. Where is
As
he?
you say this, where is he? That is a great question. Where did I put him? He's chilling. With this, you hear a loud crash. Well, first you hear some screams outside, and then you hear this loud, booming thud. And can you actually make me a dexterity saving throw?
Me.
Yes.
Okay. How did I? There we go.
Oh
Can't you
no!
use it?
Oh no!
And
I hate this software.
there's a nice big boom, and a wall and bookshelves start flying everywhere. And out comes out this celestial bronze.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Apparently, Arnold comes out.
Yeah.
Arnold just kind of struts out. And can you roll? Actually, I'm rolling. What am I doing? I don't need you to roll anything for me. You take 2 points of damage, and you're covered in books and splintered wood and a bookcase.
Okay, the
And
immediate instruction is to go and whack the guy with the force empowered rend. As I
Interesting.
take, what is it, 2 damage?
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't scold him first, but okay.
I mean, I did tell him to bulldoze through everything, so it's kind of on me.
What's his movement?
The movement, that's a good question. I think it was 40.
Why does Arnold have 40 movement?
I don't know. This wasn't even one of our things. This is like the actual
This
defender starts with that movement speed.
where do I find the defender stats?
Okay, so armor
Artificer,
class 15
battle.
natural armor. Hit points 2 plus my intelligence modifier plus 5 times my artificer level. His hit dice are d8s equal to my artificer level. His speed is 40 feet. And there's a bunch of stats that I'm not going to bother going through because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to be in charge of them everything anyways.
Yeah.
Either way, he's going to get there. And Arnold, how does he walk for everyone else? Does he strut over? Does he be like Greganos and pound the floor with his steps? Is he gonna
I mean, think Right, have you seen like any mecha anime? Like big, loud, strong, menacing strides. That's how he moves, basically. I mean,
So
Okay.
it's Robocop without the hydraulics.
yeah. Like think
Just a
Terminator.
thump.
I mean,
thump,
see, we're
thump.
on the shorts and regular theme. Think Terminator.
Mm,
I was thinking more Powerpuff Girl.
All right.
And he just moves there. And
Interesting.
every time you say interesting, it worries me. And
You can
yeah,
blame my girlfriend for that. All right. And what is he doing?
That's information we didn't know.
That is why I say interesting all the time. You're welcome. You know a little fact about me. And apparently her, I guess, too.
Yeah, we blame you, Chloe.
we blame you, Chloe, for giving us minor panic attacks every time he speaks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Question. That massive sword that I didn't know existed until you mentioned it.
Yes.
What kind of damage are we talking here?
It's like let's just for now. Let's just say a great sword. Let's just leave it at that because I don't think we need to make it any better than it needs to be.
I'm just
what
asking. I'm just asking.
Let's just say the stats are like a great sword.
Okay.
So you can. So what I can say to make this easier on you, you can add a great sword to your equipment and just be like, this is his weapon.
Okay. That makes it easier.
Yeah, you have to figure out the strength modifier, but
That's fine. Just a bog standard greatsword, right?
Yeah, let's go. Just go with that.
Okay, buddy. How are we doing this? Do.
with great violence.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's 2d6. So. Oh, this is so clunky. This is painfully clunky. I've got to go through now back to the Steel Defender.
What is he doing?
Oh, it's just me.
Force Empowered Rend.
Oh.
And
That is not one of our things, right? That is a him thing.
that is the standard Steel Defender thing that Steel
Okay,
Defenders
that's what I
do. And I'm just gonna have him use that. Okay, I'm just doing spell attack modifier to hit. Can I click? It doesn't let me click. Okay. Spell attack modifier is +5, so /R 20 +5. Does that hit?
Unfortunately, that does hit.
Brilliant. Hey, be happy I didn't use the little extra thing I could have used.
Which extra thing are we talking about? There's like 16 different extra things.
The right fist.
Okay. Yeah, but see,
How?
I don't feel like that would just give everyone else PTSD if you use the right fist.
Yeah. So there is a +2.
Oh, the rest of you guys are gonna hate it when that happens if you're ever in that range, in that cone.
Yeah, no.
You should have used it. Okay.
There is a +2 to that 4
right.
damage, which for some reason doesn't get included, but it adds my proficiency. So
Okay, so
total
that
of
is 6.
Yeah, but it's force damage. I doubt
True.
that matters,
So-
but you know.
You never know. It might.
Anyway,
All right. It's your turn over.
his turn is over. Yes.
All right. So you are officially done.
Yes.
This bandit is now dead.
This guy is going to have a bad time.
Yeah,
They can
now that depending on how well you roll. Looking at how everything is going on now that he's like kind of getting surrounded, he takes a few steps back that he still can.
Oh,
And is like,
opportunity attack?
Yeah, do we get opportunity attacks?
Or he's doing something, so...
I think all
Is he
three
just-
of us get opportunity attacks.
Yes.
well, I mean, you're still behind the bookshelf. You don't get any opportunity attacks. You don't.
No, but
Yeah,
the Steel
but-
Defender was right next
yeah.
to the guy.
No, but...
Steel Defender does, yeah. So, yeah. You do,
Yes.
all three of you do.
More violence. It's 5.
14.
13.
That hits. That also hits.
Which is 7 plus 4, 11.
Why is it 11?
Because
He took
he's
damage.
now...
He's damaged,
Yes.
so that's plus 3. And you're holding this one-handed. You were doing one-handed before.
Yeah, and what is the 100? Okay.
You have to
I don't
specify how
understand.
you're holding it. Are you holding it with one hand or two hands?
Total. Oh, here says total. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
7,
7.
sorry.
No, it's okay. I was a little. There's no 11 in there at all, so
Yeah.
just making sure.
No,
All right, so
yeah, I read that poorly.
that's perfectly fine. So that's 11. That's 16. Shave.
Yep.
Right,
Uh,
he's out.
Opportunity attack.
Okay, sorry, one sec. I'm pulling into my pickup.
Hey, take your time.
Okay, so that will be a bite.
That will be a bite because you are now a wolf, and No one-
It's a. Hold on, it's what did I say it was +4, I think. I still think it misses though.
he has a DC of 13.
Yeah, I still think it's gonna miss. Yeah, it's a +4 to hit. I rolled a 3, so that's a 7.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not hit. Do you guys want to hear the good news or the bad news,
yes.
Oh, yes.
or the very bad news?
Give us all of it.
Good news is none of you have died. Bad news is he was on 1 HP left. The very bad news is he uses a dimension door through this disc, and the disc starts glowing this purple glow around him, and then
What?
he disappears.
He bounced.
He bounced.
Ugh.
Wait, doesn't Dimension Door only get you so far?
You have to be able to see where you're going.
Yeah, I'm a wolf. I can smell. Could I not chase him down?
You are on the second floor of a library, and by the time you, even in the wolf form, he will get away.
Well, I know, but he can only teleport to where he can see.
Well, there are
He
windows,
doesn't have a window.
and there's now a giant hole through the wall.
Yeah, but you can't see through
I
the
know.
hole.
I
in
look out the
wall.
window. Do we see? I'm near a window. Do
Can
see him
I
out there?
throw the wolf to the next?
You're
To the
not throwing the
next
wolf
building?
outside. No.
Ah, come on. Fast Fall Special.
You could try. Okay, I will say this: you could try to throw Shave onto the building. I don't think he's going to be very happy with you, and he's going to try to bite you. I would hopefully assume that.
I'm going to ask. I'm not
No,
going to do
I
it
am
just
looking
because.
at the bag that the vial came out flying out of, and I'm looking out the window, and I'm like putting myself in a crouch position, ready to be launched.
Well, I mean, that's not how that works. But
Launch
I'm gonna
what?
look out the window. Do I see the guy outside the window? He teleported. Dimension Door is not a very quiet spell. It's very flashy.
I know.
I should be able to see him. If he
Roll a
teleported
perception
somewhere
check.
outside the window. Yeah.
Yeah. Can the defender and I do the same thing. Just look to see if we can see where he went.
Yep.
So,
Roll a perception check.
defender goes to the window. I go to the hole in the wall.
Okay.
Can the defender see? Like, how intelligent is this thing?
That is a good question.
Yes.
It's a very good question.
I'm pretty sure it's just a construct. It takes command.
Don't worry about it. It's got an intelligence of 4. It uses my intelligence for checks, apparently.
Actually,
But not those checks. I don't think. I don't know.
So I just checked the difference between teleport and dimension door. Teleport is something that you have to see within range, while dimension door you can either see, visualize, or describe. I need to go 300 feet at a 45-degree angle. This is directly off that, but I will let you all roll perception checks.
All right, then
But
it's not time for fast battle special then.
Yeah,
Not yet.
so
Right.
so he will probably get away.
I'm very perceptive.
So
You are very perceptive.
does that work? Did that work?
It's a
Yes.
perception check, right?
That's
Okay, I guess everyone's rolling a perception check. All right,
We are hunting
everyone, go
down
ahead.
this.
And roll. He has a 500-foot range, and he can visualize any place, and that includes anywhere that he knows of. That can include the tunnels. That can include any of the buildings on the roof, etc.
Wait, does
The
he know
wolf
about
rolled
the
a
I need
tunnels?
5th level. I need some counterspell.
What?
Dave is trying to say something.
I said the wolf rolled a 15 perception.
Okay. You don't know if he knows about the tunnels. I will say that, Alexandros or Pyro. All right. Greganos and Mr. Wolf, which I'm surprised no one has questioned the fact that you're now a wolf, but
He was chewing on one of the bad guys. I'm good with that.
I mean, let's be honest. We were fighting would-be murderers. We don't have time to ask why is the blue boy now a wolf.
Why is there a shimmering blue wolf?
I don't even know that is Phil.
that is fair. You don't know what it is, Phil. That is a good point. Then you should be questioning why is there a wild wolf? To your knowledge.
He was chewing on one of the bad guys. I'm not going to argue.
That's fine. I mean, it's still a busy street, and at this point there's chaos. All of you guys notice that the streets are now filled with people in frantic disbelief for what just happened. That a library wall just imploded, and a giant, shiny, basically naked Arnold just kind of like busted through the wall. And
I didn't bust through
Now
that
I'm
wall.
just
He's out the
imagining.
window just looking. He's not actually breaking through it.
but going in.
Oh, he broke in, yeah.
So this is the aftermath of all that, and you see like rubble, like cobblestone blocks, like littering the floor, and people are screaming. There's some people got injured. No one's dead, but there's chaos. And Ulysses, you also notice that there's a few people in the rooftops, like on the roofs in hoods, about 6 or 7 of them. Greganos and Phil, you also notice that. Greganos, you do hear a loud, like, thump noise, but you don't see any, like, effects.
A thump noise where?
Like you can hear like a door, like the boom of a door appearing, like the dimension door. You hear it, but you do not see where it is.
You see Ulysses like his hands outstretched into some arcane gesture, and then he just swears. God damn it! I have to learn everything again.
He's not far. Who is this? Well, Who bring the wolf? Does he track?
I just start eating the dead guy's neck.
Oh, for fuck.
God, we could have had a witness.
I just
And when I'm done, I walk up to Greganos and pee on him.
Oh wow!
I grab the wolf like kitty style
By the scruff of the
and
neck.
pointed other way. Oh, come on!
At that point, I turn back into my normal self.
I look at Phil from grabbing him from the neck, and I look at him.
All I can do is laugh.
If we wouldn't be in danger right now, maybe I will totally stump you. Do you know what Malambo is?
All I'm doing is laughing. I just can't stop laughing at him.
I throw him a few feet in front of me.
Okay. In front of you? Aren't you by the window?
No, I'm looking at the shelf.
Okay.
So
What a
let's
waste.
see how far you fly.
Doesn't go very far. Oh. Alright, he slams into the bookshelves.
But gently. God damn it. I have 4 in there, right?
Suddenly, I'm glad my food is stored safe in a pocket dimension, away from
4,
wolf
not
piss.
food. 4. I had hair in my shoes. In my legs.
This
Burr.
is a waste.
Oh.
Ulysses is gonna walk up and begin looking through the corpse.
Alright,
The corpse.
at this point, your cape is also kind of like reacting to your mood for everyone else.
Well, I mean, Ulysses' mood is not a frivolous one at the moment.
Oh, I know,
More
it
caffeine,
is.
more stalking.
It is like reacting. It is like however a cape would react when it's angry. Let's put it at that. All right. Anything in specific, or you're just gonna like loot him, or just like look for clues?
I'm gonna look over him, see what he's anything special. Like open his mouth.
Is there any
check him out. Is
crossbows
he
on him?
Human?
No, there's no fucking crossbows on him.
Is he human? He did cast spells, so I'm also trying to find a spell book.
You do not find any spell books, although you do find a weird white stone strapped around his wrist.
Take that off.
He has basically like a leather bracelet, and on the on the inside of his wrist he has this like smooth flat white stone. Other than that, I mean, he mostly, from outside appearances, he looks like a standard guard. You said you opened his mouth.
Yeah.
You do notice that his tongue is forked. Like they not only did they just slit his throat, slit his tongue. They cut out like a notch out of his tongue.
Any symbolism, bloody burr, anything like that would identify him with them?
I mean, not that you recognize. No, I mean, unless you're gonna like start unstripping him and like checking all his entire body for that.
I found this bracelet and nothing else on him.
No, I mean anything that's out of the ordinary. I mean, you find his he's in uniform basically.
Yeah, I'm stripping him down.
Yep.
Take the uniform, see if investigate it. I just want to know, is this like someone made this in like a shop, or is this actual guard's uniform? Like,
all right, roll an investigation.
While you are doing this, I grab Phil by the leg and run downstairs to talk to the guards.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 7. I'm actually good at this.
I mean, you don't notice anything. I mean, it looks like it's guard uniform, like it is stolen, maybe taken off a dead body, maybe or just taken off like the extra in the closet. It is a guard's uniform. On him, what you do notice is on basically where his right kidney is, there is a circle, like a tattoo of a circle, just an open circle. Nothing in it, just like a maroon red tattoo of a circle.
I'll write a few notes, look them over, and then look at Phil with a look of just utter disgust. Really?
No.
He was all right, nice and ready.
Phil's
We are
We
gonna
could have had a
dragged.
witness. We could have had a
We are
person be
not there.
interrogated, and you just went and ripped his head off.
We are not there.
I was hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I've been in the library the whole time.
While all this is going on, I just call my defender back to me and see.
Return him to his Pokeball.
I wish I had a Pokeball. Damn it, Sonny, where's my Pokeball?
You didn't make one.
Well,
It was-
next project.
Yeah, next project.
Yeah,
I mean, I have.
Arnold, I choose you.
Yeah. I mean, if his sword can, materialize out of non-existence on the whims of you, why can't I just do the same thing but with the entire defender?
All you need to do is make a pocket dimension ball that would hold it. That would hold the defender.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it has to be big enough for it to fit that.
Hey,
Entire-
hey, can we just find like a huge, like really wide bag?
Go Pokebag.
Or how about a
Arnold,
vortex
go.
ball? It opens up a giant, like, cast vortex or
Yeah.
dimension door, and it just absorbs the defender into it.
And instead of doing the laser sound, is just you just hear a "I'm back."
I'll be back.
All right, is it canon now that he is now Arnold?
No.
This fool!
I will provide you with a better drawing.
No, I think it's canon now. He is now just it's a golden statue of Arnold.
No.
Yeah, I actually can do a better job if you want.
All right. Anyways, let's. What do you calling him back and then what?
I'm calling him back to me and make sure everything's working fine. I mean, I know he didn't take damage, but he did, demolish a building.
That is true.
So, and I'm just gonna check, and I'm gonna ask if what happened to the kind of what was it, an apothecary that we left him at, an alchemist shop.
Yep, something like that.
Great. What did he do to that?
I mean, if you look out the window, you see nice little like hole in the doorway of his frame.
Okay, but did he destroy just the door?
From what you can tell
or
us
the
right
build?
now, the door.
Just the door. Okay,
mean,
okay, fine. Okay, that's not so bad. See,
All right.
a door is easy to replace. I just fork over a gold and that's fine. A wall is considerably harder, and I have no intention of paying for the library, let alone the alchemist shop.
All right.
So at this point, did I and Phil reach the guards?
Did you guys go outside?
No, I'm dragging him with me outside.
Yeah, what happened to
Oh.
the
Fit on
guards?
one leg.
I did not.
I'm not.
did
I
catch that.
I mean, I'm not dragging him because I don't want to kill him, but he pee in my shoe, so I take it by.
Are you wearing
I take
shoes?
it by. Are
you actually wearing
hooves.
shoes?
Hooves, all right, hooves. I take it by the leg, and because he was on the floor, because I throw him, I take it by the leg, and I'm just with my hand up, galloping downstairs with him
Okay. So let me get
head
this straight.
down.
You have him by the leg, and you're galloping. So his head is being bounced around while being dragged, while a galloping horse is going through a library.
Yeah, but I had my hand.
Don't want to kill him.
I had my hand up, and I'm 7 foot tall. He doesn't reach the floor.
And the whole time I'm reaching to get on his back.
Well, do we reach the guards or not?
Yeah. Okay, you guys reach the guards, but not all of them. Some of them, a good contingent of them, actually ran past you upstairs to go check out why there's a giant hole in the library now.
Where the hell are those guys?
Okay.
Quite a lot of good they are. Oh, we're here to guard the satyr. Oh yeah.
I
Absolutely useless.
put Phil on the ground gently, and I say, so first of all, thank for the help, and then why 2 of you attack us?
And with that, the 6 guys around you who are inside the library all level their spears at you.
God damn it.
And the 4 that ran upstairs are doing the same to the rest of you. And they're like, what the fuck happened here? Because to them, as what they see is 2 dead guards and a giant hole in the library.
I look at the. Go, what the hell do you think happened here? 2 of your guards turned on us. They were cultists. Go look at the one that has no neck. He has a split freaking tongue. You know.
I
What
mean,
the hell are you guys
what's
doing?
left of his
Yeah,
face.
Yeah, your
Here's a better
guarding
idea.
has been subpar.
Let's do this. Why don't one of you guys go run and get your boss and bring him here so you guys can explain to him how 2 of your guards turned out to be cultists and attacked us.
I'm just standing by with the defender. I'm not saying a word. But
I'm gonna try to.
I'm
assist,
ready
Anybody
to-
moving?
gonna
I'm
assist
ready
Phil.
to let loose.
Oh, if I'm not here, am I?
No,
Phil,
you're
they're
upstairs.
downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Weren't there 4 that came
Unless they're
upstairs to
level
us?
upstairs than me.
Yeah, there's 4. There are 4 upstairs with you 2, and then there's another 6
Right, so
to Greganos.
yeah, well, what Ulysses said, like the guy with the slit throat got attacked by the guy with the lack of a face, and the other guy teleported away.
One guy kind of casually leans over to the guy, to the cultist that you pointed out, who has no face left. He looks over and he does see the slit throat, and he's like, "Why is he naked?
Wait, what?
I don't think I made him naked.
Who's naked?
You stripped him down."
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
I was more looking through his clothes. I didn't go through the process of taking his clothes off and making a pile.
I did
I just wanted to
ask.
see if he had anything issue.
I'm
You
going
didn't say I was
to.
making him naked.
I'm going
I
to
didn't say
say.
you-
I'm
you
going to say.
I guess
I'm going to-
stripping him down has different connotation for you. I really was stripping him down for
I'm
loot and finding his if he had anything specific on his body.
Well, I mean,
I'm
you
going
did
to-
find a tattoo on his flesh in a spot.
Yeah.
That is
I'm
pretty.
going to. Yeah, I'm going to say with Sunny, you say stripping him down. I'm going to say with Sunny, you actually say I strip him to see what.
You did say
I'm-
you stripped him down.
All right,
I'm-
if you
He
I-
actually described you this
if
stripping
you
the
told me he had a
motherfucker.
thing on his chest, then I guess yeah. I
Yeah, he was on his
wouldn't
kidney,
care.
yeah. I mean,
Well, I pointed. Ulysses. Oh, yes. See this here? This is abnormal. I'm pointing to the thing around his kidney.
the guy who looked at the first person looks at you again. He's like, that's not normal. We're still have to bring you in though.
God damn it.
I can't be bothered. Ulysses is just gonna. I'm gonna cast Spider Climb. And where are they? They're right in front of me, right?
Yeah,
Isn't there a hole in the wall?
there's a hole in the wall.
I am going to
Between-
cast Spider Climb. Oh, it's between me and them.
It's
Yeah.
it's where my character
are.
token is.
Okay. And they are tokenless, but they're in that area in front.
Yeah, let's just say right here, this line.
Oh, I'm
All right,
not
well,
here.
that is. I was.
Right.
Let me grab a few books
Wait,
first.
so they
I
went
don't mind.
past
Prison
me?
cells are comfortable enough.
No, I'm you guys got together again. I'm just saying that is where they are. I'm guessing, are you still here in this area?
I mean,
Obviously, they're not like blocking it, but they're like here. And one guy is obviously checking the
the dead guy.
The naked body.
naked guy. Yeah.
So
Well, at least if I could, I honestly,
I will
couldn't
say
be
you can
bothered
still
more.
spider climb and climb out through the hole still.
No,
I mean, you
I
can
don't
smash
think I'm gonna
through
try to do
windows.
that.
Okay.
I could, but then I'd leave Alexandros to deal with them, and
I can take
just read in a prison cell. So
I'm
usually
still
just gotta
trying to
pick up
figure
a
out
few.
why.
He's gonna pick up a few select books off the floor. All right, let's go.
I'm still trying to figure out why none of the guards have rushed to go get the captain. It's making me very suspicious of
Well, I
them.
think the captain's gonna show up very soon, along with Temeron, but we'll see.
At this point, the four guards and Alexandros, the steel defender, and Ulysses come down, and one of the guys who is surrounding Phil and Greganos are like, "Is that everyone?" Like, yeah, they massacred one guy, but he was kind of freaky. Do you think we have enough reinforcements to get us back in one piece?
That depends. Are you going to attack us again?
The guy kind of just like looks at you and then goes back to the guy he was looking for, and he's like, "Well, I sure hope so. It wasn't a nice scene outside."
Hey, I have a great idea. Before we leave, why don't everybody stick their damn tongues out?
That's a good point.
They all look at you and they're like,
Well, do it. It would make everything more comfortable for me.
And I look at
You
all
were
of them
supposed
and
to
I say,
protect
"Do it
me,
before I
correct?"
get hungry again."
No.
they all kind of just like look at you and they just like they kind of like shove you through the door and they say, "All right, ready?"
I mean, are you not curious? I look at all of them. If any of you are actual guardsmen, it shouldn't hurt at all to, smile.
One of them kind of like he doesn't really smile, but he kind of like shows his teeth and he's like, "Yeah, well, you also did kill a guard and blasted a hole through the
Yeah.
library. So like, you know what? Just shut up." And he kind of like shoves you forward
Well,
towards the door. But between
I look
you
at-
and the door, there's like another few guards with shields up, raised, and everything. And they're like, "All right,
I'm gonna look
here
at
goes."
Alexandros. I wouldn't mind taking a walk on the town.
And
I have my books.
they open the door, and they are immediately, and you guys are immediately greeted with another 10 guard,
ugh.
heavily armed guard, like heavy shields, like from shin to shoulder kind of shields, like big shield. And it's like, "All right, let's move." And they're all like
Are they
shuffling.
bringing the dead bodies back with them?
If you let me explain, I will get to that. They right now are just they're shuffling you all. They're basically doing like testudo turtle formation with you guys all in the middle, and it was like like hurting you through the door. And you guys actually, especially you, Greganos, and the steel defender, since you guys are the tallest, you guys see not a very pretty sight. There's a lot of like guardsmen with like arrows sticking out of their chest and their necks, and there's a lot of hooded figures. And then you notice and you look up and you see there's these hooded figures firing arrows down at the whatever guardsmen are still like combating them. They're firing back with crossbows. The marketplace that Greganos and Alexandros that you guys have been at is covered in bodies, and all like the push cart marketplace carts have all been like blown to bits, and it's basically a bloodbath. And you see there's interesting sights. There's one scene that really captures your eyes. is this one guard who's surrounded by other guards, and they all have like whatever broken spears into him, and the guard who's has all the spears into him, he's the only one that is not burned, but everyone around him is all covered in black charred flesh.
Oh.
And they're just like hurt
Question.
into
These hooded figures, they wouldn't be dressed anything like Aya, would they?
make a perception check.
Okay. Just putting together information. Because 14.
It's not exactly like Aya, but again, like very simple traveler clothes, like big hood, cloak, like, like, not to say that, they could be anybody, but like, you get some suspicion that they could be related.
Right. Because Aya did say, amidst the flirting, she did kind of insinuate they had access to explosives. Arguably, the most attractive thing about her is the access to high explosives.
Sure.
Dude, high explosives in D&D. What's not to love? So now I'm immediately suspicious by the number of charred corpses that you just mentioned.
Okay.
Good news, gentlemen. Another battlefield.
Yay!
And if you guys want me to explain anything else, again, I will. I'm just sending this out. And the 5 of you are all kind of like herded out into the streets, and you still hear freezing arrow bolts.
Are we getting shot at as well?
You are. Not as much, so obviously, but the guards are there protecting most of you.
I asked the guardman, "Can I fire back at them?"
He just kind of like shoves you and like tells you to keep walking. Like this is like no business, and you guys aren't like walking. You guys are like, I guess for Greganos you're basically walking, but everyone else is like speed walking. Like they're like really like forcing you out. It's like one of those get in, get them, and book it kind of operations.
There's no chance of us going by the general store.
I feel more protected now than I did before.
Yeah, I have a question. Can I pick up one of the guards so my face is not hit by an arrow? Because I kind of sticking out.
You want a strong arm a guardsman?
No, don't.
Oh,
Not a good idea.
Excuse me. I'm just kidding. I think I will bend forward the part of me that is human.
Okay. Again,
I'm trying to not get dead.
They're not shooting a lot at you, and I will say many of the shots aren't directed at you.
They're directed at the guards specifically, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are getting shuffled out. And let's say after losing a few guards that are in your 20 guard protection circle ring, after losing about 3 of them, you guys make it back to the.
Who did we miss?
Who did we lose?
Yeah, Chloe.
That's okay.
Chloe.
The rest of you guys get back to the, what is it called? The guardhouse. Relatively in one piece.
Okay.
And yeah.
No chance to stop by the general store?
Nope. They're putting you under locked key and guard, and like all hands on deck protecting the guardhouse kind of thing. Men are running off to that place.
Okay.
And we're gonna take a break right here. And when we come back, we're gonna visit Temeron again.